Howdy out there to all you YouTubers out there. I'm TJ. I will be your host here at GoFigureNews.com. And today we are looking at something that just arrived from Thailand. And I'm so glad that we have tapped into the vibe out there. Now today we're looking at the TGU Kabuki Warrior. This is his card. He is the Kabuki Master. It's Tritana, and I am so excited. We will have links to all of his particulars down below. You can visit Tritana at Kabuki Master on both Facebook and Instagram. He blew the roof off the mother with this box that I received. We are so privileged here at Go Figure News to have the opportunity to take a look at Lady Vader. Now, not only did we get the eye-popping figure, which is a custom, and I believe there are only 2 of them out there, he sent these cute, adorable, colorful little posters to go along with it. So I'm going to go through these with you. Here we have Lady Vader. Lady Vader in an intergalactic space. Now Lady Vader, of course, is an amalgamation of the feminization of Darth Vader out to save the Death Star. A kind of a bombshell version of Lady Vader. I like this nice green color making the Death Star look all sinister. Then Lady Vader as a warrior, and check out that huge braid. Check it out. In another sort of pose with this sort of eerie glow. Here you have sort of the pink poppy version with a smaller kind of almost morphed version of Lady Vader. Here's a cartoonish version designed by Natsumoto, right here. I usually don't like a TNA sort of moment, but this is a very colorful, like this yellow-green sort of otherworldly, kind of like aliens can be sexy moment as well. So kudos to all of the creatives that were involved in putting these together. If that weren't enough, he sent a couple of these cute stickers, which is one of his cool melting figures. It's a melting kind of Viking type figure. I hope that you're able to get a little close up on that. A little resin Han Solo in carbonite. I absolutely love this. It's almost like a domino. It's just plain on all sides except for this flat side here. So that's going to go up on my my little minis shelf. Super cool. I'm going to show you the figure, and then I'll show you the large size poster that he sent along as well. Get ready for this one. Drum roll, please. Dun, dun, dun. Here we have Lady Vader in all her gorgeousness. Now, this figure, I saw it online maybe about 5-6 months ago, and there was a prototype, and they were in pink and green, and they were solid. Not only is this a fantastic over-the-top sculpt, I mean, there is intense detail all throughout around the 360 figure, but the paint job is subtle and gorgeous, and it goes from this sort of chromatic silver on the bottom of the figure into very slow, gradual sprays that get darker and more purplish, bluish into a almost blue-black, and then into this matte black figure at the top. So you can kind of see hints and glints throughout. This is absolutely mwah! Compliments to the artistic chef. So as you can see, we have Lady Vader in the sinister mask. She has some dark, almost Ray-Ban style glasses, it looks like, on top of the mask. You have all incredible details throughout. There's a belt that almost looks like a flying saucer. You have her holding the whole world in her hands, i.e. the Death Star. You have this warrior helmet, which is incredible, which has little horns on the top and on the front. It has some spikes in the front and on the back. It's going to show you the back. It's got the TGU symbol right here. She's got a long braid that goes from the back onto the front. You've got some initials for the artist, K8M, right here. That is his artist, AKA. You've got a backpack here, which includes kind of a dreidel type knife style, almost samurai weaponry. You've got I don't know what this is called. It's not a sheath, but this sort of like shoulder piece that is almost like levels of tassels, so to speak. Kind of has a lot of detail, almost like it's as if it's hair. You've got knee pads that go around the front and the back. It's great to see different types of leg wear on each foot because it kind of breaks from the traditional, typical, both boots exactly the same. So what it does is it pulls in this stronger essence of the actual artist hand within the work. And there is so much sculpt. I mean, this is a guarantee, unless he has incredible eyesight, this figure was, done with a magnifying glass. Particularly when you look at this Death Star, which is so incredibly detailed, from the central portion all the way around. It's got all the mechanics. It's really beautiful, and I love this sort of purple metallic essence of sheen. It's just subtle enough. Now, I don't want to handle this that much because I don't want to screw around with the finish, but I definitely want you to see every detail here. There's a kind of a singular breastplate with this kind of real high-waisted belt. So much incredible detail. There's also these gloves here that look like they could be bejeweled. It would be interesting to see where this figure goes in terms of different varieties and different variations, and I'd love to see a fully painted, like with multicolor. I had to stop myself because I was almost hyperventilating as I'm talking about this figure here. But what I wanted to say is, I think if you look at Medicom's samurai style Star Wars figures, this would make an incredible inclusion within that world.
Incredible.
We definitely need a strong female sci-fi character, and this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, variations thereof, but this could easily go alongside that character base. The bottom is painted, not with a solid finish. It's got almost like a little bit of a worn feel, which is great. That's exactly what the bottom of a shoe would look like. And the silver actually has a little bit of a mirror quality, so you can see, not exactly a mirror, but you can see the color of your fingers as you get closer to the figure. I'm wearing a red shirt, so you can see red reflected on it. It's really well done. I could almost drop the mic right now and just call it a day, maybe even a year, because this almost fulfills a Grail type fantasy type character for me. Now, I am not really that big of a fan of boobalicious, type figures. Give off this sort of feel of mechanization of women and steal from the actual thunder and core of the being of womanhood. This figure doesn't in any way do that. It only empowers the female figure. It also gives me a feel of cosplay. I would love to see, alongside, say, the Hip Hop Trooper or any of those other popular characters out there in cosplay. I'd love to see this character out at some conventions. So there's some of my 2 cents for you out there in Thailand. So maybe at the next ATM, is it ATM 3 coming up really, really soon? Think about that. I would love to be present, at least a fly on the wall. I am beside myself. This is gorgeous. Check this out. Check out the characterization here. This pink mask. I think having a pink character here would be a great foil for this dark black one. I like the black because it has all that dark spirit of, the whole Sith Lordette. What's a female lord? I don't even know what that would be called. Do you know? Put it down in the comments. But a pink version is kind of like an alternate universe. This goes to Death Star 3 as far as I'm concerned. So here we go, Lady Vader and the ball. Here she is right here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this work by K8M. Tritana, you've done a fantastic job. Please remember to subscribe. Don't miss your opportunity to check out our upcoming videos because we've got some super cool stuff coming up, I promise. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Go Figure News. Over and out.